Liza, and I welcome you to Power Up with Liza Wisner, a space where we share tips and life hacks on how you can live your life like a power up hero in real life. Everything in our universe has opposites: north and south, love and hate, good and evil, heroes and villains. Today we're going to unpack the power up principle of opposites. We're going to learn how to power up our opposites so we can live a meaningful life. Yes, you know, our world is made up of a connection of opposites, right? So think with me, we have up and down, inside, outside, success versus failure, strength versus weakness, all around us. So think about it this way though. Could you have darkness without light? Happiness without knowing what sadness is? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That was from Isaac Newton. And today we're going to use this principle to power up our lives. First, we're going to understand the opposites effect. Because the more you try to hold on to happiness, sometimes the more you face sadness, right? And then sometimes the more you look for success, the more you fear that failure. The effect is fear. The very thing that you didn't want to happen, you were fearful of it, and whether consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously, you're attracting the very thing that you fear. You live your life assuming that eliminating the opposite is what is going to help you. But I'm sure you've heard the old age adage, which is opposites attract, right? So let's talk about how to use this effect to power up. So the best way to explain this is to think about the opposites of buying versus selling. We see these as two different events, right? Buying and selling are different, but they're also completely connected. See, when you buy something, somebody else sells you something. So in other words, buying and selling are the same and they're like the same event, right? So it's like one transaction that's connected. This is how you have to see the things you seek. It's like yin and yang. You cannot have one without the other. This coexistence is where the power is. How can you power up opposites? It means that you have to understand that every negative event carries something positive. This means training yourself to learn how to deal with the entire spectrum of what you seek. So for example, looking for success, you need to understand what failure looks like in your goal, what obstacles may come in your way. If you're looking to make change in your life, then you may need to understand what stability is, right? Keeping the status quo, right? If you're looking for consistency, then you need to understand adaptability, right? If you want to power up your leadership potential, then how about studying followership, right? I think the best way I can explain this to is there's an amazing book by Ryan Holiday, and the book is The Obstacle is the Way. And he talks about how we may never truly live to our fullest potential if we don't know what's on the other side of what we want. We have to power up our obstacles. We have to be able to see negative outcomes as opportunities to learn and grow and stretch us to be stronger than what we were before. Everything has opposites. And our appreciation of this is really how we're going to be able to appreciate our life more, by appreciating our full spectrum of our world, right? So it's like the yin-yang concept. We need to be in perfect balance so we win. So now it's your turn. What is one goal that you want to accomplish? What is the opposite of it? And what is one thing that you can learn about that opposite today that your future self will thank you for it? I am Liza Wisner, and I hope you are educated and inspired to be a power-up hero in your life. And you need to know that our world needs heroes today.